Yes, I know all about killing and combat and all that fun stuff. This is a turn-based game, guys. So you have initiative. That's what these little pegs, these little white pegs here, show you who still has to go, how many actions they have remaining. This blinking thing shows me that this is my active hero, active character, and these are his abilities. Now, every character has 4 abilities that they can use. They actually have more abilities than that. But to start, you get 4 abilities, and depending on where you are in the queue, your party can have 4 people. I only have 2 people right now in the first slot and the second slot, but there's a third and fourth slot back here that you can't see yet. And that's why you do your abilities. So this ability here shows with these little, see the little white dots on the left, uses remaining 1. That's the slot I can be in order to use this ability. But the problem is I can only attack the opposite party with where they at and their red dots, in their location on the red dots. If that makes sense. So see how the I got the 4 yellow dots there, and the to the left there where it says uses remaining. That is my party and my party slot, and then the opposite one with the red dots is the enemy party. So in order to use this first ability, tracking shot, I would have to be in one of the 4 slots, which I am, but I can only attack the 2, 3, or 4 slot of the enemy line, and this little guy here is standing in the 1 slot. So that's why this ability is grayed out and I can't use it. I can use this, and it's a Grape Shot Blast. It's a really fun ability. Has all the stat breakdown there. I'm not going to go into that, but the location, I can use this in the second and third slots, and I can attack 3 of the first 3, the line of 3 basically. The first 3 slots of the enemy team can be attacked using this ability. The back slot cannot be attacked, so it's a pretty good ability. It can attack multiple things. I only have 1 thing here, so I think I'm going to go with this. Open Vein. Open Vein can be used in the 1, 2, or 3 slot position, and it attacks anybody in the 1 or 2 slot enemy position. So this guy qualifies for that, and it also does a bleed effect right there, which will do damage over time. In this case, my bleed will do 2 points every round for 3 rounds. So that's pretty good. Even when you're not attacking, you can still do damage. So here we go. We're going to open this guy's vein up. Brigand Contractant. Yeah. 4 damage. He's bleeding. Now it's his turn. Ooh, he tried to stab my one dude. He resisted the bleed. That's good. So now this guy, the Crusader, is kind of like your all-around warrior guy. He can kind of do everything, but he has to be in the first 2 slots, as you can see from his abilities, in order to do anything. If he ever gets pushed back to the 3rd or 4th slot, he's useless. And you would have to move forward to get back to the front of the line in order to use any of your abilities. And in this case, we're just going to smite, because it attacks the 1 and 2 position of the enemy team, and that is what we're going to do.
As the fiend falls,
Booyah. Loot. That's right, guys, you get loot. Each item, if you take it, will occupy a space in your inventory. This becomes really important as you play the game. So you can only carry as many slots as you have in your inventory. And as you can see down here, we don't have a whole lot of slots. And it actually got a lot of spots available right now because I don't have a whole lot of things, so that's good. This is the loot box. I got 250 gold. We will take all that gold, and now I have 2 food and 250 gold in my inventory. All these slots can be filled with other stuff, and we move forward. If I go to the map, hitting tab, I can see the map again. We'll probably have another encounter here. Now here's the other thing that you run into in these dungeons. You'll see that the format is kind of the same every time. You go through a map to try to find whatever the objective is, and you'll come across different things, and most of the stuff does bad stuff to you. I'm not going to lie to you. You get a lot of bad stuff here, but we're going to go ahead and got this guy clicked. I could click on this guy, and he'd be a selective, but we're going to get this guy. Actually, no, I will let my highwayman search this. So we'll search this little tint here by clicking on it. See, interactive objects curios. While exploring, you will often find interactive objects. Click or press W to investigate them. Take a look at this tent. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Clicking on the tent, Someone has camped here recently. Okay, well, let's check inside the tent, shall we? Someone left valuables.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Oh, I thank you, Mr. Narrator Guy. The
Leave
Mr.
nothing
Narrator...
unchecked.
Oh,
There is
okay.
much to be found in forgotten places.
Exactly. Exactly, man. This narrator guy is like probably one of the awesomest guys around. Tell you what, guys, he's a little over the top. I'm not gonna lie to you, but he gets the job done, man. He gets the job done. Look, we're at the end of the room. There will probably be a combat in here. Let us see. Yep.
An ambush. Send these vermin a message.
Haha. We surprised
The
them.
owner has returned, and their kind is no longer welcome.
Yes, you are no longer welcome here.